So I'm in the far northeast of England today, in Kielder. I've been on the same road for about an hour and a half and I had no idea whether I was going in the right direction. But the campsite is just into Scotland and I'm going to show you what I've just driven past. I had some genuine concern that I wasn't on the right path, but looks like we were. Yeah, there's a sight for sore eyes. Well, I made it. I'm in Scotland, currently walking along what used to be a railway. You can see a railway bridge there. And the railway used to connect Newcastle to Riccarton. If you've never heard of Riccarton, don't worry, neither had I. It's a tiny, tiny little junction in the middle of the Scottish lowlands, and I'm going to be going there tomorrow. As I say, just over the Scottish border, I have long been fascinated by the fact that 2 miles in that direction, none of this is allowed. Cannot just park your car and pitch a tent. Well, it's about 2 hours since I arrived and I was getting really quite worried because it actually started snowing at one point, but it has since dried up. I've got the tent up, I've got my chair out, I've got the fire pit ready, and it is completely dry. I am just going to wash my hands with that water there before I indulge in some biblical levels of gluttony. Well, God knows how long this will last, but we've got a fire started. We might actually get some food cooked. I mean, obviously if this doesn't get going, we've always got the camping stove, but I really wanted to cook something on this new fire pit. The fire was a complete lost cause. I am heating myself some water up on this camping stove so I can wash my hands, and then I'm going to get some burgers going on this because I'm freezing and starving. This is actually peak existence. I'm glad the fire didn't work. This is amazing. I just see some stars coming out. The burgers weren't cooking, so I've brought them to inside the tent and they're cooking much better now. I tell you what, the temperature has dropped rapidly as well. It is freezing out here. I will say one thing though, I've just turned my head torch off and the night sky is as clear as it will ever be. I'm so excited to take some photos later tonight. I've just been back to the car to drop some stuff off. I've put all my food away in there and I think I'm going to get some sleep soon. Well, I've packed everything away that needs to be packed away back in the car for the night, and I am very warm inside this tent. It was freezing cold out there, but it is very nice and toasty in this tent. I've taken some great photos of the night sky and the little bridge over there across what used to be the railway, and then I'm going to properly head to the abandoned railway station tomorrow morning. I'm about halfway in between Edinburgh and Newcastle here, and it's completely quiet apart from every so often I just hear a plane coming from that direction, coming from like Norway or Iceland, beginning its descent into Newcastle, or a plane coming from that direction which is coming from literally anywhere else in the world, beginning its descent into Edinburgh. As I say, other than that, it is completely silent around here. It's lovely. Right, got my headphones in because I've been watching telly. Gonna head to sleep now. Good night. Well, it's just gone 5:20, and I'll be honest, I haven't got much sleep at all tonight. I don't even feel like I've properly been to sleep, but I've had a couple of moments where I haven't really felt the passage of time. One was from like 11:30 to 1:30. The other was from about 4 till 5. Well, it's 6:10. I got no more sleep. Don't know how well you can see. Yeah, in that direction, the sun is rising a little bit. I can see the railway bridge and the tree. And in that direction, which is east, I can just about see the sun coming up behind those hills. Look at the frost on my camping chair and my rucksack. Look at that now. The camera doesn't do it justice. You can just about see the stream down there. And the sunrise is going to be amazing. Look at that. Well, this morning just keeps getting better and better. I'm just packing the tent up. I'm going to make a coffee soon, and then when the sun's fully up, I'll head to the railway station. Yeah, you can see it now. This ridge we're on here used to be the railway line. I don't know what that is up there. I think that might be like an early warning. Oh, you cannot see it. But it's like a massive tower on top of the hill. It might be like an early warning system or something for like missiles and stuff. I don't know. Just popped back to the border in the car because literally the minute you're in Scotland, the signal disappears. Like the very meter that you cross back into England, the phone signal and Wi-Fi and 5G and everything all comes back. I'm gonna try and get to the railway station now. Well, again, I thought I was on the wrong road because I was just driving and driving and driving, but look what I found. Look at this. Actually insane. I think this is a complete station that's been abandoned. Yeah, there's a telephone box. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Obviously at the campsite you could see where the railway was, but there was no actual railway. This is a full-on station, or siding I think technically. You can actually still see into the carriages. There's even the flags that the conductor would use, or whatever it's called. I'm just completely blown away that this place exists. If anybody wants to visit this quite fascinating place, it's Wittrup Heritage Centre in the Scottish Borders. And it's about 8:10, the sun has just risen. I was actually struggling to find the footpath to Riccarton, and I was thinking I was going to have to head home, but I've found it, and there's even more old railway carriages. Well, to summarise the disappointing end to the trip, I walked 2.5 miles to Riccarton Junction, past some cool old petrol and diesel tanks, and through some lovely forest with some lovely views. But when I got there, I discovered that the whole station had been completely demolished many, many years ago. So I walked back, took some very underwhelming shots of me walking back, which I thought would be a lot cooler than they were, and went back to the car. There you go, 64 miles away from Edinburgh. Thankfully, only half a mile to the car park. Well, that brings this camping trip to an end. This was the first trip I've videoed. I'll probably film a lot more and just whack them on here, just because I like kind of documenting the camping trips that I do. Hopefully as well, some people like watching them, who knows. So I'm going to head home now, and I'll see you on the next camping trip. If this really annoying fly gets out my car,